Have you ever heard of a town that has been on fire for over 50 years? Welcome, dear listeners, to the tale of Centralia, Pennsylvania, a place where the ground beneath has been aflame for more than half a century. Our story begins in the 1800s, in the heart of Pennsylvania's coal country. Centralia, then, was a thriving mining community. Picture the hustle and bustle of miners, their faces smudged with coal dust, returning from a hard day's work in the labyrinthine tunnels beneath the town. Picture the streets, alive with the chatter of townsfolk, the clatter of horse-drawn carriages, the laughter of children playing. Picture the homes, the shops, the church spires reaching for the sky. This was Centralia in its heyday, a town pulsating with life and activity. The town was founded by the Locust Mountain Coal and Iron Company in 1866, and it quickly grew into a bustling hub for coal mining. Its veins of anthracite coal, a particularly dense and energy-rich variety, drew miners from far and wide. By the late 19th century, Centralia was home to over 2,000 residents, their lives intertwined with the fortunes of the coal beneath their feet. The mines provided jobs, the jobs provided prosperity, and the prosperity provided a sense of community. But beneath this idyllic surface, a dark underbelly lurked. The same coal that powered Centralia's rise to prosperity would also be its downfall. The mines under the town, once a source of wealth, would soon become a source of unimaginable horror. The very ground beneath the townsfolk's feet was a ticking time bomb, waiting to explode into flames. But today, Centralia is nothing more than a smouldering ghost town. The streets are eerily silent, the homes and shops are empty, and the church spires reach up into a sky filled with the smoke of the never-ending fire beneath. The once thriving mining town has been reduced to a burning wasteland, a chilling reminder of the power of nature and the price of human folly. But what could have turned this once flourishing town into a ghost town, you might wonder? The answer lies in the year 1962, when an incident occurred that would forever change the fate of Centralia. It was a routine landfill burn in the local dump, a common practice in those days. But on that fateful day in May, the flames found their way to a concealed entrance of an abandoned coal mine. The fire, instead of burning out, found a new fuel source in the rich veins of anthracite coal that lay beneath the town. Unbeknownst to the residents, the fire began to spread, crawling through the network of mines that stretched beneath their feet. The town officials were not ignorant of the danger. They attempted to extinguish the fire, but the labyrinth of old mine tunnels proved to be a formidable foe. Water was pumped into the mines and trenches were dug, but the flames were relentless, refusing to be quenched. The fire continued to consume the coal deposits, growing in strength and size. The efforts of the townsfolk were in vain, as the fire was not only stubborn, but also cunning, finding new ways to spread and elude their attempts to contain it. As the fire raged on, it began to manifest itself on the surface. Smoke would seep out of cracks in the ground, roads would buckle and warp under the heat, and the air was filled with the stench of burning coal. It was like living on top of a dormant volcano, except this volcano was man-made, the result of a seemingly harmless act turned disastrous. The underground inferno took hold of Centralia, turning it from a bustling coal town into a desolate landscape. The residents could only watch as their beloved town was slowly consumed by the relentless flames beneath. The fire, once a tool for man, had become a monster, devouring everything in its path. The flames that ignited beneath Centralia in 1962 continue to burn to this day. And so, the story of Centralia's transformation into a ghost town was set in motion. A story of fire and failure, of resilience and regret. Imagine waking up one day to find your home standing on top of a burning inferno. This was the terrifying reality for the residents of Centralia, Pennsylvania, as they were forced to grapple with the escalating threat right beneath their feet. The raging underground fire, ignited by a seemingly harmless trash-burning incident, began to pose imminent danger to the townsfolk. It wasn't just the heat nor the flames creeping closer to their homes. It was the invisible yet deadly gases being released from the burning coal. Carbon monoxide, a silent killer, began to seep into homes, causing headaches, dizziness, and in severe cases, unconsciousness or death. But the horror didn't stop there. The ground beneath Centralia became unstable, giving way to sudden and unpredictable sinkholes. The most notorious of these swallowed a 12-year-old boy who narrowly escaped a fiery demise. Fear gripped the residents of Centralia as the very earth beneath them began to betray their trust. The government, recognizing the severity of the situation, stepped in. The decision was made to evacuate Centralia, to uproot the lives of the people who called this place home. The government declared Centralia a disaster area, an acknowledgement of the danger that lurked beneath the town. Buyouts were offered to the residents, a financial incentive to leave their homes, their memories, their lives behind. Some accepted, taking the money and leaving the burning town in their rearview mirrors. Others, however, clung to their homes, refusing to be driven away by the fire that burned beneath them. As the years ticked by, more and more people left Centralia. Houses were demolished, streets became overgrown, and a once thriving community was reduced to a ghost town. The fire continued to burn, and Centralia, once a vibrant mining town, was left to the mercy of the flames. By 1990, Centralia was virtually abandoned. The town that once bustled with life was now a haunting reminder of the power of nature and the devastating consequences of human error. What happens to a town after it's been abandoned for over 30 years? Today, we delve into the current state of Centralia, Pennsylvania, a place where time seems to have come to a standstill, where the echoes of the past are etched into the present. Centralia, once a bustling coal mining town, is now more akin to a post-apocalyptic landscape. The fire that ignited beneath this town in 1962 continues to smolder even after more than half a century. The earth underfoot is still warm, and plumes of smoke rise from the cracks, a stark reminder of the inferno that rages beneath. Yet despite the danger, a handful of residents have chosen to stay. Call it tenacity, call it stubbornness, but for these few, Centralia is home. Their determination to stay, despite the ongoing dangers, speaks to the deep-rooted connection they feel to this land. The houses of these remaining residents stand defiant in the face of adversity, their chimneys puffing smoke in a mirror image of the ground beneath them. Over the years, Centralia has morphed into an unlikely tourist attraction. Visitors come from far and wide, drawn by the eerie allure of the ghost town. The abandoned highway, known as Graffiti Highway, is a popular spot. Once a bustling thoroughfare, it is now a canvas for colorful graffiti, its cracked and buckled surface a testament to the power of the fire below. Yet amidst the graffiti and the ghostly remnants of a once thriving town, life persists. Wildflowers burst through the cracks in the pavement, a symbol of resilience against the odds. Birds chirp in the silence, their songs echoing through the empty streets. What remains of Centralia serves as a haunting testament to the destructive power of fire, a stark reminder of what was lost. Yet it also stands as a symbol of resilience, of the human spirit's determination to persevere in the face of adversity. Centralia serves as a chilling reminder of the destructive power of fire, but the flames of Centralia are not just a reminder of destruction, they're also a mystery. The enduring enigma of Centralia goes far beyond the eerie silence of its deserted streets. It lies deep beneath the surface, in the fiery veins of coal that continue to burn, undying and unquenchable. This underground inferno is a puzzling phenomenon that has befuddled scientists for years. The fire's longevity is baffling to say the least. It has been burning for over half a century, outlasting predictions and defying explanations. The question of how long it will continue to rage is one that remains unanswered. Some scientists speculate it could burn for another 250 years. Others suggest it might never stop. The truth is, we simply don't know. This uncertainty adds another layer to the mystery of Centralia. The fire, once a destructive force that led to the town's evacuation, has now become a perplexing riddle that continues to stump the scientific community. It's a reminder of nature's unpredictable power and our own limitations in understanding it. As we contemplate the future of Centralia, a host of theories and predictions arise. Some foresee a time when the fire will finally burn itself out, leaving a ghost town reclaimed by nature. Others predict a more dystopian future, where the flames continue to consume the underground, creating a permanent burning hell beneath the earth. But among these varied theories, one thing remains constant. The fire of Centralia, with its relentless, insidious burn, has become a symbol of the town's enduring mystery. It's a testament to the inexplicable, the ungraspable, the enigmatic. It's a story of a place that once was and a fire that still is. In the end, the mystery of Centralia is not just about the fire, it's about the town's haunting past and its uncertain future. It's about the eerie silence that hangs over its deserted streets and the flames that crackle beneath them. As the flames continue to burn beneath the surface, Centralia remains a haunting and mysterious ghost town.